back door, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven at a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Down to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for two.
Go backing and backing, gets stalled again, and picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Found it on a goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
Little right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good.
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the three, and it's good.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a happy new year and a good Tuesday afternoon inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse on the campus of Valley City State University. This is game number 1 and day number 1 of the 2023 Boys Barnes County Basketball Tournament. This is our IRE Insurance pregame show. For more information, you can go online to IREINS.com. That again is IREINS.com for all of your insurance requests. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here for a quadruple header. Game 1 of 4 today in the city of Bridges. We come in with the quarterfinal round matchups featuring Lamoure-Litchville, Marion, and Barnes County North. And game number 2, it's Standing Rock, who won the Holiday Hoops Invitational last week. And they go up against the Enderlin Eagles at 4:30. At 6 o'clock, it'll feature the Mayport CG Patriots and the Wyoming-Lidgerwood Warbirds. And then at 7:30 tonight, it's the Richland Colts and the Maple River Raiders. How these were determined, well, earlier on in the season, the coaches seeded 1 through 8, and it was very tough because some teams have yet to even play a game when they seeded, and others only played 1 or more. So Barnes County North is the 8 seed. Lamoure-Litchville Marion is the 1 seed from the coaches' poll. So that's how we got to this point. Coming up on Thursday, we'll have the consolation semifinals through the semifinals. Coverage for game number 1 gets underway at 3 o'clock. Then on Friday, we put a bow on the 2023 Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament. 7th place game starts at 3 o'clock with the championship to follow at 7:30. Your home for the BCT All 12 games is right here on yourliveevent.com. Still to come, we'll get to our coaches conversation with Stacy Schaefer of Barnes County North and Lamoure-Litchville Marion Lobos. But let's dive into our first matchup here. The Bison 3-0 on the season with wins over Lisbon, Newtown, and Lakota. Last playing in Lakota on Friday with a 20-point win here for head coach Stacy Schaefer. His entire starting lineup is all juniors here, guys that have had a ton of experience, but no seniors again in the starting lineup. On the opposite side for Tyler Thielges, he's the son of Darren Thielges. Darren was the head coach for 19 years here for the Lobos, but hands it off now to Tyler. They played a difficult schedule with losses against Sargent County, Bowman County, and Central Cass. Sargent County is ranked 10th in the latest poll. Bowman County is ranked 8th, and Central Cass is ranked 2nd. You can argue the Lobos have played the toughest schedule so far this season in Class B boys basketball. Their lone win at Lisbon. Tyler Thielges' club out of Region 3, District 5. The same here for Barnes County North. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll get to our Coach's Corner. Also, take a look at what's happened from years prior. Last season, it was not a tournament. It was a classic where they were able to get 2 of the 3 days in here in Valley City. Also, there's a free throw champion to an all-tournament team and a host of other stuff to get to throughout the week. Last year's free throw champion, Gus Hurlbert out of Enderlin, went 25 of 25 from the line. And then 2 years ago, in 2020, prior to when COVID got going in the spring, they were able to have the complete tournament, and Enderlin came away with the championship. So technically, Enderlin is the defending champ, but from a couple seasons ago. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll hear from Stacy Schaefer of Barnes County North, and then we'll hear from Tyler Thielges. Had the starting lineups and the opening tip today for Game 1 of 4 from Valley City. It's Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game, and go Patriots!
Join us now here on our Irie Insurance pregame show from the Barnes County North Bison. Again, is Stacy Schaefer here for the Bison as they welcome in the Lamoure-Litchville Marion Lobos in the opening day of the boys basketball tournament. Last couple of years, Stacy, it's been a classic. Nice to see the tournament get back into its full swing here. But first and foremost, a really nice start to the year, 3-0. You just picked up a win over the holidays against Lakota as well. What have you liked from your team so far through the couple of weeks they've been able to get on the hard court and play some games and get some practices in?
Well, yeah, the practices are nice when we have gotten them in, but I've liked the effort and the hard work that we put in so far to get to those 3 wins that we've had so far. But the thing is, what's great about this group of kids here is they're still learning, they're willing to learn, and they're actively learning the game of basketball.
And you mentioned learning, and you get a nice test here, 3 games in 4 days, gets a district or a region tournament feel for some of these guys. Ultimately, at the end of the day, what do you want to see from your team, win, lose, or draw here this week in Valley City?
We want to continue moving forward with the things that we've been working on in practice and which is leading us to our victories so far. We want to make sure that we are keeping our pace at the way we want it. We want to make sure our defense is being solid, and we want to make sure that we are still understanding the offense that we're bringing out there.
And then who are some guys that, if someone hasn't seen the Bison play this year, that you want to continue to see as leadership, on and off the floor? And who are some players that you think that can continue to do that here in January and once you get to tournament time coming up later on this season?
Well, our 5 starters are juniors right now, and they've been playing basketball for a very long time. A couple of them are Jonah Harstead and Will Schwer. I think they're floor leaders for us, off the floor leaders for us too. But I can consider the other 3 as well leaders for us as well.
Stacy, thanks so much for your time. Happy holidays and best of luck here this week in Valley City.
All right, thank you. Happy New Year to you too.
We'll continue on our pregame show after this.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
The friendly staff at Lamoure Drugstore reminds you, from school supplies, greeting cards, or prescription requests, you can find it all at Lamoure Drugstore. They deliver any day of the week upon request and will answer any general health questions you have. Plus, stop in for the annual flu shots. No appointment is necessary. Just stop in and they'll take care of you at Lamoure Drugstore. They're located in the center of Lamoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LamoureDrugstore.com. That's LamoureDrugstore.com.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here from the Bubble in Valley City, day number 1 of the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament. Joining us now is Lamoure-Litchville Marion Lobos head coach, that is Tyler Thielges, as they open up the tournament against the Barnes County North Bison. And Tyler, it's been a tough season in terms of the number of top 10 receiving vote teams that you played so far. You went down to the wire with Bowman County. Central Cass, they just had a really good second quarter, which was the difference maker in that game over the weekend. But what have you seen so far throughout your team against really quality competition the first couple weeks this season?
Well, I see a lot of guys that are sticking together. This is new territory for a lot of them. I mean, we've had a lot of success throughout football, baseball, basketball throughout the years. So it's a different feeling. Of course, we don't like to lose, but we embrace the fact that we are playing really tough teams, and they're exposing some things that we're weak at right now, some things that we got to work on. But they all know they're controllable things. They're things that we can fix, and it's a long season, and everybody's 0-0 at postseason time. So it's all about the journey and improving every day.
Speaking about improving every day, 3 games in 4 days coming up here in Valley City. Ultimately, what do you hope to gain out of these next 3 games here at a college level size court here inside the Bubble?
Yeah, we're looking for continued improvement, like we said, and looking forward to doing it against some quality competition. I think Barnes County North, they're technically the 8th seed, but they're 3-0. They're undefeated. Standing Rock is the 4th seed, and they're receiving votes in the poll. They looked really good on film. Enderlin's got some really good athletes, and then the other side of the bracket has some really good teams as well. So it's a really strong field. There's no slouches. We're going to have to continue to play better and get better, and that's great opportunity for us.
And at the end of the day, there's some players that people will remember from those particular sports you mentioned, or from the hard court last season. A Max Muslin, a really good interchangeable guard, can take it to the rim as a good shot. Obviously, Colton Hess and Anthony Hansen do a lot of dirty work for you on the inside. What do you hope that those three just continue to provide to this year's team?
Yeah, just continue to be more assertive. We lost some good players from last year's team. They were good players on last year's team as well, but now they're kind of stepping into a role where they got to be the leaders and the assertive ones, and we're looking for Max to carry the scoring load and continue to be more aggressive. Colton, looking forward to him being a little healthier for us and being more of a vocal leader. And then Anthony Hansen has continued to improve throughout the season with getting more experience and being more aggressive as well.
Tyler, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck against the Bison here this afternoon.
Thanks, Chase.
That again, Tyler Thielges with us here on our pregame show. Will continue after this on yourliveevent.com.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
As we continue on our final segment on our Irie Insurance pregame show here today between Lamoure-Litchville, Marion, and the Barnes County North Bison. Again, 4 games on tap for you. The winner of this contest will play in our first semifinal on Thursday night at 6 o'clock, while the loser will play in our first consolation semifinal at 3 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. The winner of this contest will play the winner of our next one with Standing Rock and Enderlin. That's scheduled for 4:30. The bottom half of the bracket will feature Mayport CG, the Patriots at 6, going up against the Weimar-Lidgerwood Warbirds at 6 o'clock. The winner of that contest will play at 7:30 in the final game of day number 2 on Thursday night, while the loser will play at 4:30 in the consolation portion of the bracket on Thursday afternoon. The winner between the Patriots and the Warbirds will go up against the Richland Colts and Maple River Raiders. Richland the 3, Maple River the 6. That game will conclude day number 1 of 3 for the Barnes County 2023 boys basketball tournament here from Valley City. Again, Richland and Maple River. That'll be at 7:30 tonight. The Lobos, 1 win, 3 losses on the season, but they played a tough schedule so far. Take a look at last year in the Barnes County Classic. The Lobos lost to Enderlin, but beat Dunseith, a really good Dragons club. While for Barnes County North last season, they lost to Maple River by 5 and lost to Weimar-Lidgerwood by 2 last year here in the Barnes County, which was a classic. This is a true 8-team tournament. On the girls' side in December, Maple River won the girls' Barnes County Basketball Classic with the championship. Chloe Wedge was the free throw tournament champ, and Richland came in as runners-up. So the girls has concluded. If you want more information on this upcoming schedule, go to yourliveevent.com. You can check out the complete rundown throughout the week. Also, they do a really good job here. If you search Barnes County Tournament on Google, you can see stats, all tournament teams, free throw champs, and more from about the last 8 to 9 years by just searching Barnes County North. The staff here with Mark Potts, Calvin Kraft, Coach Dennis McCulloch, interim AD here at VCSU as well, and more. Again, a lot lot of stuff that you can find throughout the years and find some names and towns that have won this tournament before, as this dates back, this Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament, back to 1917 was the very first season that this tournament was held. We'll get to some of those champs throughout the tournament as well. That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. For more information, again, you can visit Irie Insurance online at IrieINS.com. When we come back, it's the starting lineups and the opening tip for day number 1 and game number 1 between the Lobos and the Bison. That's coming up next here on your LiveEvent.com.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
Brock Brent Construction Inc. has been around since 2006. We do commercial and residential concrete and construction, from concrete parking lots, house foundations, stamped concrete patios and driveways, to new construction and home remodels. Call Brock today at 701-430-1011. Brock Brent Construction Inc., serving you since 2006.
For the Barnes County North Bison, 3-0 on this season, Stacy Schaefer is the head coach. They'll go like this here for BCN. Justin Schlenker here, the junior guard. You also have Jonah Harstead, a junior guard as well. Chance Roldson, the junior, wearing number 3 here for BCN. William Schwer, the junior forward, and Oliver Hansen rounding out the starting 5 all juniors here. Hansen, a junior forward. So Schlenker, Harstead, Roldson, Schwer, and Hansen. Barnes County North, 3 wins, 0 losses on the season out of Region 3 and District 5. 17th season as a head coach here for Stacy Schaefer. We go from there to Lamoure-Litchville, Marion, the Lobos, out of Region 3, District 5 as well. Head coached by Tyler Thielges with a mark of 1-3. Tate Mart here, the 5'8" senior guard. Mart had 7 points in their loss against Castleton on New Year's Eve afternoon. Connor Johnson, a 6'1" senior. Max Muslin, a 6'4" junior who led the Lobos with 11 points in their loss against the Squirrels. Colton Ness, a 6'1" senior forward, and Anthony Hansen, a 6'2" senior forward here for the Lobos. So Mart, Johnson, Muslin, Ness, and Hansen. Lamoure-Litchville, Marion, the Lobos, 1 win and 3 losses here in the season. Head coached by Tyler Thielges. 4 8-minute quarters with a 35-second shot clock here on our City of Hope scoreboard. For more information, you can go online. That is Work and Play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings and housing options, go online to hopend.com. That again is hopend.com. Barnes County North out in their blue uniforms, while for the Lobos out in their white. 4 8-minute quarters with a 35-second shot clock here again, as Lance Lukes will get the 2023 BCT underway here in Valley City. And the opening tap is won by Muslin and the Lobos at 3:03 on a Tuesday afternoon. Happy New Year goes out to you and yours as well, as this is our first broadcast here of the 2023 academic and alongside calendar year. Max Muslin, right-hand side. BCN will come out with a man defense. Muslin, top of the key, 3 off the front iron rebound, put back by Hansen, got it to go. Anthony Hansen with the opening 2 points here on our City of Hope scoreboard, as the Lobos will come out with a little full-court token pressure defense. Harstead up the far sideline here for the Bison. Double team comes. Harstead bounce pass left-hand side to Schwer. Schwer goes right down Main Street, gives a pass across the paint to Oliver Hansen off the mark, and the ball will stay with the Bison. Nice attacking move by Schwer to give it off there to Oliver Hansen, just unable to finish. And we'll have it. Ball gets skipped right-hand side now to Roldson. as Roldson will handle it at the top of the key. Now at the left wing here, ball goes left-hand side between the circles to Schlenker. Schlenker with it, right-hand side, deep three on the way by Harstead, got it to go. Jonah Harstead with the first triple here of the BCT, and the Bison have taken the lead. Other end of the floor, here goes Colton Ness at the right wing, Driggs that pivot, put back door to Max Muslin, power dribble down the paint, right-handed layup for two. And the Lobos so far 4 points all inside the paint here for LLM. And then they get a turnover. Muslin trying to get a steal and score, and he does. Max Muslin with 4 of the 6 points here. Full court press continues. The Bison, all 5 of their starters again, juniors here. A squad that struggled a season ago, just going 2-17. But 3 years ago, the Bison went 14-7. And this has been a club that's been on the verge, and they feel like they got the guys this season to make a run here out of District 5 and Region 3. Shot is off the mark by Schwer. Rebound to the Lobos to Tate Mart. Baseball pass up the floor, and an and one to Anthony Hansen. Give Mart the assist. Hansen with the and one, and the foul coming here on Schwer, his first and the team's first. The Lobos taking out some of the aggression here from their loss in Castleton on Saturday. A nice looking start here for Coach Thielges' club for LLM. Free throw attempt on the way, off the mark. Rebound though by Muslin. Power dribble to the paint. That one teardrops off the rim, and a rebound, long rebound coming out to Harstead here for the Bison. BCN in the front court will handle it with Schlenker. Schlenker at the top of the key on this man defense here by LLM. Ball goes right-hand side, and we'll have a turnover, the second here on the Bison as we work with it the other end of the floor, and then we'll have the ball go out of play. As the Lobos will inbound the basketball here with Colton Ness. So far, 4 points for Muslin, 4 points by Hansen, makes up the 8 for LLM. Ball goes to Hansen wearing that headband at the left elbow, up and over pass to Ness. Ness with a ball fake out, takes it across, and there's going to be a foul here before the shot on the reach coming across. Foul will come on Harstead. That'll be his first and the team's second. Lobos to inbound in here with a fresh 35 on the shot clock as they give it up top between the circles to Hansen. Right-hand side now to Muslin. Muslin doesn't take the screen, goes to the baseline. Hing shoots from 8, and Muslin got it to go. Max with 6 so far here for the Lobos. Other end of the floor, and there's a reach and foul now for Connor Johnson jumping the passing lane. That'll be his first and the team's first. As the Lobos are slated to make substitutions as Blaze Isaacson will come in and Carl Gard bring in a 6'2 sophomore, Isaacson a 5'8 junior. Barnes County North through 3 games this season, averaging 58 points per game offensively. Defensively, giving up 51 with wins over Lakota, Lisbon, and Newtown. The game in Newtown was won in Jamestown. Nice spin on the interior, and shooting and scoring there was Justin Schlenker with his first field goal of the afternoon. Lobos work with it the other end of the floor here to Tate Mart. Mart hangs, scoop shot off the mark, and a ball will go out of play, and we'll have a foul upcoming here. And this will go on LLM. So Tate Mart will pick up his first and the team's second. The Lobos averaging 43 points per contest so far. Defensively giving up 51 as the Bison going to attack the paint. Hang, shooting, and scoring. There's Jonah Harstead. Harstead with 5 of the 7 points here for BCN, and they're back within 1 possession. Back we go on a Tuesday afternoon. Here comes Tate Mart, top of the key, leaves it left-hand side to Isaacson, whips a pass on the interior to Ness, and then we have a collision, and there's a turnover. BCN with a 2-on-1. Harstead goes hard down the paint, right-handed layup off the mark. Ball tapped out, and it's going to be in the hands of Barnes County North, as this one will come off the right shin of Tate Mart. The Bison, 3 wins, no losses on the season. Well, for Lamoure-Litchville Marion, again, they played 3 teams in the top 10 in Bowman County, Central Cass, and Sargent County. Lost all 3. Their 1 win to Lisbon so far here for the Lobos, but early season tough non-conference games here for LLM, hoping that rewards them once they get really into Region 3 District 5 time. Turnover here on the interior. That's the 3rd of the game for BCM as the Lobos will work with it the other way. Muslin open, college range 3 off the front iron, and a rebound to the Bison. William Schwer up the floor the other end to Oliver Hansen. Layup is good. Well, the Bison, at one point, were down 10-3. It's a 6-0 run here for the Bison, and a stop and a score. They would have their second lead of the game. Lobos looking for the answer here. Bounce pass gets kicked on the left-hand side by Schlenker, and ball will be out of play. As the Lobos will make a couple of substitutions with Anthony Hansen returning. Alongside with him, you'll have Connor Johnson here. Inbound here for Connor Johnson as that one goes to the aforementioned Hansen. Both teams so far playing that man defense. We've seen the Lobos looking to trap out of it at particular times in both the full and half court. Ball goes right-hand side at Johnson. Johnson back to Muslin. Right pocket three on the way. That one rattles in. Max Muslin with his fourth field goal. He's got 9, and the Lobos are back up by 2 possessions. The Bison will handle it the other end of the floor now with Harstead as he looks for the double team. Pops it past to Schlenker here. That's Justin, his younger brother, Jason, a freshman on the roster. Nice 1-4 low game to Schlenker. Kick out Hansen, extra pass around the horn. Harstead, top of the key for the answer three. Jonah Harstead with his second triple. He's got 8, and both teams are shooting the ball extremely well here in the opening 5 minutes of game time. Muslin crosses the timeline, right-hand side now to Johnson. Johnson uses up that dribble. Ball gets picked off going the other way, and the Bison want to go coast to coast, and they'll do it here with Chance Roldson. Roldson with his opening bucket of the game, and the Bison are up by 1 here on our City of Hope scoreboard. Other end of the floor, this one's going to be to Karlgaard. Karlgaard right-hand side to Johnson here. Johnson uses up that dribble, looks to get it off before a 5 count does. Now in the hands of Muslin. Muslin so far leading the floor for the Lobos with 9 of their 13 points. Muslin's going to drive, hang, shoot off the window. No, Hansen rebound. Hansen's going to spin the other way. That shot is off the mark. Muslin will try to handle it, and Max will get called for the offensive foul. Foul will be on Muslin. That'll be his first and the team's third. We'll have a substitution on the floor here for the Bison as Jared Kunze, the senior guard, will check in. As BCN slated to inbound the basketball. Talking with the coaches, they said from top to bottom this tournament, this could be a very balanced tournament every game with the talent level and also just with the teams. You have Maple River, for example, just going to play their second game of the season while other teams are playing their 4th, 5th, or 6th respectively, just depending on where Mother Nature has bitten you in the month of December. Right now, Mother Nature looks to be okay here in our neck of the woods in January. Baseball pass on the interior on the line. This one will be in the hands after getting deflected. Quick is there as it goes on the inside of Oliver Hansen. Hansen with his second field goal. The Bison have their largest lead of the game at 3, and here's a turnover. BCN goes the other end of the floor now for the Bison with Harstead. Jonah, top of the key, left-hand side to Schlenker now with 75 seconds left to play. High post touch, 17-footer, got it to go. Oliver Hansen with 6, and the Bison have ballooned this puppy up to 5. Nice little run here for the Bison. Go on the other end of the floor, open, left of the key. The Lobos three-pointer going to be long on the shot there by Karlgaard. Spin, and the shot put back here by Hansen is good. Anthony Hansen has got his second offensive rebound that results in a putback here for the Lobos, who are back within a possession. And the Lobos almost get a steal, and getting his hand cut in the cookie jar is Isaacson. It'll be Blaze's first and the team's 4th, as we'll have substitutions coming back on. It's going to be Tate Mart and Colton Ness. Very free-flowing opening 7 minutes and change here in quarter number 1 as Barnes County North leads it by 3 here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, we'll have all 4 games today, Thursday and Friday here on YourLiveEvent.com as part of our video coverage. Open, Schlenker, right pocket 3, off the front iron, rebound 1 to the Bison, and the Bison can hold for the final shot, but they want to go down the paint. Schlenker will handle it there. Spins, goes hard on the interior, kick out, Harstead left of the key, 3-pointer off the backboard, no. Hansen put back over, Hansen, no. Rebound coming down to Max Muslin. And the Lobos now can hold for the final shot the other way. And we'll have a foul here on the Bison. That's going to be with the hand check, and Jared Kunze, that'll be his first and the team's 3rd. Shot clock is off, game clock at 10.5. As Muslin gets it on the inbounds here. As Max take a couple dribbles, uses up that dribble now to Ness. Muslin top of the key with one, gets the shot up before the buzzer and beats the buzzer to go. Muslin now with 11 in the quarter, and that's how we'll end our first quarter of play. It's BCN up by 1 on our City of Hope scoreboard. We'll continue from the BCT after this.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our Villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our Villa at 701-343-6273.
Enderlin Area Schools is committed to providing students with optimal learning opportunities so they can reach their full potential. Enderlin Area Schools creates learners who believe in the power of their education to help them learn, excel, influence their world, and direct their future. Enderlin Area Schools take pride in their school and community. For up-to-date information, go online to enderlin.k12.nd.us. Good luck to the Eagles participating in all activities throughout the year.
Entertaining opening 8 minutes of play here on yourliveevent.com. Lamoure-Litchville, Marion, and Barnes County North, the Bison here. 18-17 Bison, points in the paint, 10 apiece, and so far points off the turnovers. The Bison 6 out of 4. BCN shooting 57% from the floor, while LLM shooting 53% from the floor in the opening first quarter. Schlenker driving kick action to Jason. That's his younger brother, Schlenker. Kick out to Harstead. Inside pass to Hansen. That's how you move the ball. Hansen unable to finish, and a rebound coming to Muslin. Ball went from the left wing to the right wing and barely hit iron and barely even hit the court as well. Lobos working with it the other side of the floor. Johnson goes hard to the paint, and Schlenker could be the guilty party if it is. That's going to be Will's second. And instead, this one will come across on Harstead. That'll be his second, team's fourth, and going to the free throw line to shoot two is Connor Johnson. First of two on the way for the Lobos. Now 1 of 2 as a team from the free throw line, as Caden Quick will return for the Bison. Coming in here for the Lobos will be Blaze Isaacson. Free throw attempt number 2. The Lobos now with 3 different players so far in the scoring column. Free throw attempt on the second. Johnson got it to go, and the Lobos have retaken the lead. Back and forth here in the first half of play. BCN in the front court. Hansen trying to get the steal, and he does. Lamoure-Litchville Marion with Johnson hanging, shooting, shot off the mark, and a good rebound by Quick underneath as the Bison will bring it in the front court. W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse, home to Valley City State University in the NAIA North Star Conference here. Ball goes the left-hand side now as the Lobos continue on this little zone chunk defense. Ball in the interior, Quick. Ball gets skipped. Schlenker, right wing open. Off the back tab, no. Rebound, though, by Jason Schlenker here for the Bison. And Schwer will reset the offense. High post touch to Hansen. Hansen at the right elbow, spinning. 12-footer on the way. That one gets the shooter's roll. Oliver Hansen with having himself a nice game with 8 points so far. And this will be a turnover here on the Lobos, their 4th of the contest. Substitution in the game will be Chance Roldson here for BCN. So Oliver Hansen with 8 points now in the game. And both teams shooting the ball extremely well on this Tuesday afternoon. Game number 4 of the season for BCN, and the same here for LLM. It's their 5th game of the year for the Lobos. As the ball goes to the baseline, there's Schlenker. Driving kick action to Hansen. 12-footer on the way long. Backside rebound by Tate Mart. Tate Mart wants to go in transition here. Finds Colton Ness down the paint. Right-handed scoop shot off the mark. No. Hansen offensive rebound. Throws it up. Got tied with underneath. Now back to Johnson as Hansen looks for a teammate here. Ball gets skipped across to Isaacson. Near side of Tate Mart. Mart crossing over, driving kick action. Johnson, high arching 3 off the front iron. Mart is there offensively here for the Lobos, and he gives it up as we go the other way with Justin Schlenker. Hansen doing a good job getting back and hustling defensively. Then goes the other end of the floor to Colton Ness, and that'll be a turnover for a turnover. Substitution as Max Muslin and also Carl Gard will check in. We got a time on the floor. We'll break as well. Barnes County North up by 1 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
For over 100 years, Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FindlayFarmersElevator.com.
Well, 5:37 before we get to our halftime show, where we'll take a look at the first half numbers, preview still what's to come and more. That's all coming up on our halftime report. But now their team has led by double digits. Largest lead for the Lobos was at 10-3, and then Barnes County North came storming back, ballooned it up to a 5-point lead, and then it's just kind of been back and forth between a possession and a possession. Here's a turnover, the other end of the floor, trying to get it to Max Muslin, and there's a turnover right back. So we've seen that the last two possessions where the Lobos get a steal, try to beat the Bison down the court in transition, and unable to do so. You might need your track meet shoes so far here today between these two clubs. Time on the floor taken by Barnes County North. They'll have 4 remaining as they find Roldson here in the front court. Hartstead, excuse me. Schwer with the basketball as they leave it back up top here to Justin Schlenker. Schlenker, right wing to Schwer. Schwer will handle it right-hand side, looking on the interior for Hansen. Gets the shot up, shot off the mark, and Muslin will collect the defensive rebound. Muslin up the other end of the floor here for the Lobos, and there's going to be close to getting a steal, and Muslin will handle it now for LLM. Muslin leaves it. Isaacson, left pocket 3 on the way, got it to go. Blaze Isaacson with his first triple of the ball game, the second here for the Lobos as LLM leads it by 2. BCN with Justin Schlenker here in the front court, and Schlenker here guarded on that man defense by the man who just made the 3 there by Isaacson. Check that, make a little matchup 2-3 zone. Schwer will handle the other 3, the other end of the floor. Schwer, that's his first field goal of the afternoon, and then we'll have a turnover here with the Lobos. And a substitution as Jonah Harstead will check into the game with him as well for the Bison, as they'll make another substitution in Kunze. He will come in. So right now it's just a matter of which team wants to hold on to the basketball a little bit more, because it's been the turnover bug here in this quarter alone. Oliver Hansen, speaking of the turnover bug, almost had one there instead of reaching foul on Tate Mart. That'll be his second and the team's 5th. Just checking in will be Connor Johnson here. So far by our counts, the Lobos with 8 turnovers. BCN currently with 6, but that's something that both coaches are going to want to fix. Oliver Hansen off the inbound, can't get it to go, and taking the board will be Isaacson. Max Muslin pushes it up the other end of the floor as he does, finds Carl guard, and that one is going to be blocked out of bounds. Good job getting back by Schwer here defensively. BCN now shooting 48% of the floor. The Lobos are shooting 45% in this first half. A little pick-to-picker action. Colton Ness gets it on the baseline here for a moment. Then we have a foul. Jonah Harstead is going to pick up the foul, and that's going to be his 3rd. Team's 5th, and Harstead will have to hit the bench. Anthony Hansen will check in, as coming out will be Carl Guard here for LLM. Kunze back on the floor with Hansen. You also have Jason Schlenker here. Ball gets on the interior to Colton Ness, and then we have a foul underneath. As this foul comes across here for Justin Schlenker, that'll be his first, team 6, just undercut Colton Ness enough to draw the foul, and Ness will go to the free throw line. Lobos 2 of 3 from the stripe so far here this afternoon, and now make them 3 out of 4. 1 field goal here for the Lobos in this quarter with Isaacson. They've hit 3 free throws so far. Second free throw attempt on the way. Got it to go. In comparison, BCN with just 2 field goals. They Schwer 3 and a Hansen 2-point bucket, but we've seen a lot of action with the defensive play by both teams in this 4 minutes here of this second quarter. Ball goes to the near sideline here to Schlenker. That's Justin. Justin looking for the high post. Back up now to Schwer. Schwer guarded by Hansen. Schwer backing his defender down. Spins to the baseline. Good move and finishes for 2. William Schwer now with 5 points here in the quarter. Baseball pass the other end of the floor to Anthony Hansen. Right-handed scoop and score. Hansen now with 8 for the Lobos, and we go back and forth yet again. LLM leads it by 1 on our City of Hope scoreboard. Schwer on the front court, left-hand side. Pass goes to Hansen, off the mark. Good find there by Schlenker, and a rebound here by Anthony Hansen. Hansen finds Muslin here on the outlet as they bring it up the court. As BCN will come back in this man defense. Muslin, good ankle cross, driving kick. That goes to Isaacson. Isaacson to Muslin here in the left pocket. Interior to Hansen. Hansen spins into a double team. Kick out now to Muslin. Spot up 15-footer. Shot's going to be long. Ball tapped out right to a Lobo here to Johnson, who throws one up. No, partially deflected by William Schwer. The Bison will handle it now. Left-hand side. That'll be with Kunze. And we'll have a foul here with Anthony Hansen. Hansen with the bear hug. His first, team 6th. And we'll have bonus situation for both teams from here on out, as we'll have substitutions hitting the floor. Roldson returns here for the Bison. Hansen will check out here for the Lobos. As you have Carl Guard on the floor as well. The Lobos going a little more to a guard-oriented with Colton Ness guarding the inbounds here of Schwer. Ball to the baseline to Jason Schlenker. Now to Hansen around the horn to Schwer. Right wing 3 on the way off the front iron. Ball is loose. Schlenker trying to grab it. Does, and a fresh 35 for the Bison. They don't care. Jason wants a 3, and it rattles in. Jason Schlenker, the freshman guard off the bench, with the 4th 3 of the first half here for the Bison. BCN leads it by 2 as we near the 2-minute mark. Other end, Carl Guard looking for the answer 3. Shot off. Rebound here by Jason Schlenker, and the Bison now will handle in the front court and a bucket to make it a 2-possession game. Jason Schlenker, left wing, free throw line extended. After 1 quarter of play, it was the Bison. BCN up 18-17. Schwer, high post touch, takes a couple of dribbles, goes down the paint, and gets the roll to go. William Schwer with 7 points on this quarter. The Lobos will bring in the front court here for LLM. Left-hand side to Muslin, as Muslin is going to ask for a ball screen here from Colton Ness. Muslin takes it right to the key. Muslin looks for a 15-footer, nothing there. Carl Guard inside now to Ness. Ness with a power dribble in the paint, hangs off the front iron. Ball gets tapped out and won by Isaacson here for the Lobos. Isaacson driving kick now to Johnson. Johnson, teardrop 10-footer, got it to go. Connor Johnson with his first field goal. He's got 4. The Lobos are back within 2. Schwer with it the other end of the floor, lost it, and a turnover here on BCN. Winner of this game will play at 6 o'clock in the semifinals on Thursday. The loser will open up day number 2 in the consolation semifinals at 3 o'clock. After this contest, it's Standing Rock and Enderlin here between the Warriors and the Eagles. That game is slated to tip at 4:30 here on YourLiveEvent.com. Coming off the screen, nice shovel pass on the interior to Carlgard. Shot is off. No, Carlgard tries to handle it. Schlenker does, gets it back, tries to throw it off Carlgard, but it hits his knee and just stays put. And Carlgard will say thank you very much as he gets the 2 points. As we're tied now at 30 apiece. Schwer in the backcourt. Able to get it across with a second to spare on the timeline. Schlenker, Jason, 3-pointer long. Rebound tapped out of play in 2. Lamoure-Litchville Marion here. Substitution here for the Bison. Coming back in will be Caden Quick, a senior forward. And neither team can commit a foul, otherwise it would be the bonus for the other side on the make one to get one variety. 26 seconds left in the opening half, tied at 30 apiece. Muslin with 11 points to lead the floor here for LLM, scoreless in this second quarter. Muslin in the front court, leaves it right-hand side. Now to Connor Johnson, back to Muslin. Here's the Lobos, want to take the final shot of the half. Running a little 1-4 set here, coming through an elevator screen is Muslin. Top of the key, 3 on the way. Off the mark, no. Rebound, put back by Carlgard, no. Nesh tries to get it off before the buzzer, unable to do so. And that's how we'll end our first half of play on our City of Hope scoreboard. It's Barnes County North 30 and Lamoure-Litchville Marion, the Lobos 30. Halftime show coming up next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The vision The mission of the Findlay-Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationship to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Findlay-Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit FindlaySharonSchool.com.
When it comes to farming, Green Iron Equipment is a slam dunk.
Our sales team will give you a one-on-one experience when looking for a new piece of machinery.
Our service department will guard your equipment against breakdowns and keep you running the entire season.
Use Green Iron Equipment to assist you with your data in the John Deere Operations Center.
We've got all the right parts to beat the competition.
Good luck to all teams from Green Iron Equipment.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lamoure, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
As we come back here on the half on our City of Hope scoreboard, it is a 30-30 contest between Barnes County North and Lamoure-Litchville. Marion, I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes. Let's take a look at the first half numbers here in this contest. A 30-30 game. Barnes County North 18 points in the first quarter, 12 in the second. Lamoure-Litchville Marion was 17 points in the first, 13 in the second quarter. Largest lead to Bison by 5, while for the Lobos by 7. It's been back and forth, as we mentioned, as the lead has changed 11 times in the opening 16 minutes. First half numbers from a team standpoint look like this for Lamoure-Litchville Marion, shooting 12 of 30 from the floor, 2 of 8 so far from beyond the arc, and they've hit 4 out of 5 free throws. 21 rebounds, 4 assists to 10 turnovers here for the Lobos. For Barnes County North, shooting 13 of 27 from the floor, 4 of 9 from beyond the arc. They have yet to attempt a shot at the free throw line. 12 rebounds, so +9 for the Lobos in that category. The Bison with 8 assists to 8 turnovers here for BCN. Individual numbers. With 11 points is Max Muslin on 5 of 11 shooting from the floor. 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists for Muslin. 8 points by Anthony Hansen with 5 rebounds and 3 steals by the big man. From there, 4 points here by Connor Johnson. 3 points with Blaze Erickson as Erickson hit a triple. 2 points for Carl Guard here with a rebound and a steal. And you have 2 points as well by Colton Ness, and the 4 points by Connor Johnson with 2 rebounds as well. But the Lobos led by the 11 points and 5 rebounds with Max Muslin. Barnes County North on the opposite side, been balanced effort here for Stacy's club. It's 8 points apiece for Jonah Harstead and Oliver Hansen. Hansen has 2 assists and a steal, while Harstead has 8 points, 2 made threes here for BCN with a rebound as well. 7 points then by William Schwer and a rebound with an assist. 2 points coming then by Justin Schlenker. 2 points on the way here by Chance Roldson, and you also have 3 points here by Jason Schlenker here off the bench with a made three-pointer in the second quarter for Stacy Schaefer's club here for BCN. At the half again, the Bison led by Harstead and alongside Oliver Hansen with 8 points apiece. When we come back after this, we'll let you know what's to come here on your live event throughout the day and also throughout the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament. In game number 1 of quarterfinal number 1, it's a tie ball game here at the half. We'll continue on our halftime show after this inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse on yourliveevent.com.
Lamoure Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of snow and grain shovels alongside Milwaukee tools. Plus, stop by Lamoure Hardware today and browse their sweet pickin' section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. Lamoure Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more information on all the services Lamoure Hardware offers, go online to LamoureHardware.com. That's LamoureHardware.com. Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
As we come back here at the half, Lamoure-Litchville, Marion 30, Barnes County North 30. Still to come on yourliveevent.com today. Go to our website, yourliveevent.com. You can click subscribe on our YouTube page as well, and you'll get those notifications for games up and down the Red River Valley as we have a handful in Minnesota tonight, a good girls basketball game between Hawley and Thief River Falls. That'll get underway at 6 o'clock with a JV broadcast. A quality basketball doubleheader, Grafton, Northern Cassidy, and Hunter. Joel Ansello on the call for you on that one. And the Spoilers and the Jags in a girls and boys basketball game. The girls game will get underway at about 5:36 with the boys to follow. A good EDC basketball doubleheader, Shanley and South with Josh Boyko on the call. The girls at 5:30 with the boys to follow. And then down in Lisbon tonight, it's Griggs, Makota, and Lisbon in the girls contest at 5:30. Then Sargent County goes up against Lisbon in the boys contest at 7:30. You have Brent Dick and Joel Morgan on the call for you on that one. So a lot to get to, including what we have later today here in Valley City. Again, the conclusion of this game at 4:30. It'll be Standing Rock and Enderlin. Standing Rock so far in this season playing awfully well, a good brand of basketball, 4-0 so far in the year, and they won the Mandan Holiday Tournament. Well, for the Enderlin Eagles, head coach by Calvin Kraft, they lost a plethora of talent to the big leagues, so to speak. A couple Division I brothers in Gus and Joel Hurlbert. You had Mr. Elijah Dixon as well go to Lake Region State. So they're still figuring out some pieces, but Carson Bartholome, Trey Wall, they'll be right there here for the Enderlin Eagles, and that'll be at 4:30. Later tonight at 6 o'clock, it's Mayport CG, the Patriots. Their lone loss to Central Cass this season against Weimar-Lidgerwood, the Warbirds. They have barely played more than a game this season for head coach Todd Hofford's club. That'll be at 6, and then the nightcap, Maple River and Richland. The same can be said there with Maple River. They have yet to play more than one game this season, and then you take a look at the Richland Colts so far, 2-1 on the year for Richland. So that's the schedule for the remainder here of the 2023 quarterfinal round portion of the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament. At the half, the Lobos led by the 11 points of Max Muslin with the made 3. LLM 4 of 5 from the line, 2 made 3s. While for Barnes County North, 8-point apiece by Harstead and Oliver Hansen, 4 3s. They have yet to shoot a free throw. When we return, we'll get ready for second half action here from the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse in Valley City. It's the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament here on yourliveevent.com.
easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Taking a look back at the history here, the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament, Lamoure-Litchville Marion won it in the 2018-19 season. While for Barnes County North, the last time the Bison won was 2003 when they went back-to-back winning in 2002 and 2003 as well. Go way back in the 1920s, Daisy, Grand Prairie. You also have Sanborn in the 30s. Oriska back in the late 30s, Wimbledon in 1950, Rogers in 59, Pillsbury in 67. There's a ton to look at when you look at the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament and champions that dates back to 1917 here. As we continue to take a look at any tournament records that comes throughout the tournament as well. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here on our City Hope scoreboard, 30-30 as we get ready for some second half action. Barnes County North, full court, little pressure defense as they done. You have Mark Johnson, Muslin, Ness, and Hansen on the floor. The original starting five here for the Lobos to start this third quarter of play. Muslin with the basketball, leaves it left-hand side. Now around the horn, left wing to Johnson. Looking for that flex cut, nothing there. Hansen with it at the right elbow, takes a couple hard dribbles down the paint. Shot up, no. Put back though by Hansen, got it to go. Hansen now in double digits with 10 as the Lobos regain the lead by 2. Other end here is Roldson. Roldson going hard down the paint. Nice bounce pass by Schwer to break the press. And we'll have the 2 points on the way here for Barnes County North here with Chance Roldson. Max Muslin goes the other end. Hang, shoot from the right block. Got it to go. And just like we started the contest in the first quarter, the third quarter is off to a blistering start. 6 points combined in the opening 45 seconds. Go on the other side now for BCN. You have Jonah Harstead, who's going to have to play smart with those 3 fouls. Schlenker, Roldson, Schwer, and Hansen here. The original starting 5 for the Bison. Shot off the mark. Rebound by the Lobos with Muslin. Up the other end of the floor. Power dribble down the paint to Johnson. Give the assist to Tate Mart here, and it's a 6-2 run here for the Lobos. In the back court, the Lobos will look to continue with this pressure defense as the Bison will bring it here in the front court now to Jonah Harstead. Left-hand side to Chance Roldson. Roldson will handle it there. This one goes back up top now to Schlenker. Schlenker will handle the rock with the shot clock at 15 seconds. Almost going out of bounds was Harstead as he had a tiptoe the sideline. Ball skip left wing to Roldson. Roldson going hard down the paint. Shot gets blocked by Hansen. And Johnny on the spot is Muslin here for the Lobos. LLM in the front court now with Tate Mart. Good move, unable to finish. Rebound going the other way. Colton Ness's 3. Bison hit the floor. And it's an 8-2 run here for the Lobos in this opening quarter. It was a 10-3 start in the first quarter here for the Lobos before the Bison climb back. BCN left-hand side. That'll be with Roldson, and we'll have a foul here with Anthony Hansen. That'll be his second, team's first of the second half. And substitutions. Plays Isaacson, and bringing Carl Gardner will return here for LLM as Johnson and Colton Ness will check out. But a good start here to the third quarter for Coach Thielges and the Lobos. And this one will go out of play. And an inbounds here for the Bison as Chance will inbound it again. As he does, left-hand side is Schlenker. Schlenker rips it through, finds Hansen here. Ball back up top for the Bison. Ball to the near sideline with Schlenker looking for the high post touch. Nothing there. Hartstead, deep three on the way, was halfway down, rattled out, and Muslin will collect a defensive rebound. A bucket here to get up by 3 possessions for the Lobos. Muslin, driving kick action now to Tate Martin at the top as they'll call it the offense here for the Lobos. Ball looking to go on the inside. Now with it is Muslin, right-hand side up and over on the pass to Karlgaard. Karlgaard splits a double team, gets the shot up, and the shot is good. The Lobos have had 5 different players to score here in the opening 3 minutes of the second half. It's a 10-2 run here for LLM in the opening 3 minutes of this third quarter as well. Looking to have the half-court trap. Schlenker uses up his dribble. Pass to Harstead. Fakes the pass now at the left elbow. Back to Hansen. 3 on the way. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Oliver Hansen. Hansen has scored in every quarter a team-high 11 points. The Bison, and they needed a bucket there. Tate Martin working with it for the Lobos here. Driving kick down the paint. Finds an open Muslin. Muslin misses. Follows his shot. Gets the ball back. 7-footer. Good for 2. Old school basketball there. If no one's going to box you out, follow your shot, you get rewarded. And Muslin now with 15 points in the contest. BCN with Schlenker here back down by now 7 points. As Schlenker will bring it in the front court. Schlenker, right-hand side. This one goes to Roldson. Roldson back to Schlenker here. Hansen and Schwer, kind of the 1-2 combination on the interior. Little jab step there by Hartstead. High off the window for the floater to go. Tough shot there by Jonah Harstead, but he's in double digits now with 10 for the Bison. Tate Martin in the front court as this one goes left-hand side to Muslin. Muslin at the left wing, free throw line extended. Crossing over left to right, left-hand side now for LLM. Back to Hansen. Hansen, little shovel pass on the baseline here to Karlgaard. Back up top to Mart. Mart looks across over, finds Muslin. Muslin at the left elbow with the step and rip through, and a tough shot, but he got it to go. Muslin now with 17 points for the Lobos as they continue to lead it by 3 possessions here. Very similar to the first quarter where it was a back-and-forth offensive style game for both teams. The Bison with Schwer will spin on the baseline and will have a foul here before the shot. This one will be on Karlgaard. That'll be Brian's first and the team's second here with 3:10 left to play in the third quarter. Substitutions for both teams as Quick returns to the Bison. For the Lobos coming back in as Connor Johnson, and with him in Colton Ness. BCN to inbound the basketball here with Chance Roldson on the baseline to the left wing now to Harstead. Harstead looking to drive. Fakes the pass, gets the shot up from 10. Good move by Jonah. And Jonah's starting to feel it here in the quarter. Back-to-back field goals as he's got 12 points in the game here for the Bison. Ness leaves it left-hand side. 3-pointer on the way by Connor Johnson. No, put back by Karlgaard, can't get it. And now the rebound by Jonah Harstead. Baseball pass up the other side of the floor. Here goes Quick down the paint. Shot made, he got blocked there by Karlgaard. Rebound coming to Max Muslin. Muslin in the front court finds Johnson. Johnson going hard down Main Street and gets it to go. Connor Johnson with 8 all in the second and third quarters. In the Lobos, it sounds like a broken record. Back up by 7 here in the third. Chance Roldson looking to get out of a double team. Bounce pass, and there's a turnover here for the Bison. Something we haven't said too much of here in this third quarter for either club. 10 turnovers so far for the Lobos. 9 right now for BCN. Full court press continues here by the Bison. We saw them in the first quarter trail 10-3, then mount a comeback to lead it by 1 after 1 quarter of play. Deep 3-pointer on the way by Karlgaard, rattles in. Karlgaard now with 7 points off the bench for Coach Tyler Thielges, and that is the third made 3-pointer of the afternoon for the Lobos, who have their largest lead of the game at 10. 3-pointer the other way off the mark, no. Rebound on the interior by Harston. He finishes with the left hand, and a timeout on the floor will break as well. Bison back with an 8 timeout on the floor for BCN as they trail it by 8 against LLM.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field. Family owned and farmers first.
For Lamoure-Litchville, Marion up by 8 here on YourLiveEvent.com in this quarter. 6 points by Muslin, 5 by Carlgard, 4 by Johnson, 2 apiece then by Hanson and Ness. It's just been balanced from top to bottom for Tyler Thielges' club as the Lobos have dropped 19 points here in the third. For Barnes County North, 6 by Harstead. You have a 3-pointer by Oliver Hanson and 2 by Chance Roldson for the 11 points here for Barnes County North. Time on the floor by head coach Stacy Schaefer after that made putback by Jonah Harstead after the miss at the top of the key by Oliver Hanson. And the Bison right now trailing it by 8. They've shown the ability to climb back out of a hole so far here in this contest, and they will have to do so again. If you're the Lobos, a chance to try to get up by double digits before you get to the fourth quarter and have a little bit of breathing room for the final 8 minutes of regulation. Ball to Muslin. Muslin right-hand side jumper from 15 feet off the iron, and then the Lobos will come down with it as you have a pair of Bison and Quick and Schlenker going for the basketball, and Carlgard is the beneficiary. He's got 9. That was like a late Christmas gift as Muslin gets called for the foul in the backcourt. Muslin with his second, team's third, and we'll have a substitution here as William Schwer returns into the contest as Caden Quick will check out. So the Lobos back up by 10, matches their largest lead here of this contest. BCN with Jonah Harstead in the front court now for the Bison. We've seen the Lobos play a little man defense and also at times more of a 2-3 matchup zone, which looks like man depending on where you're at around the court. Right-hand side, this goes to Schlenker as they switch to the top of the key. Again, playing more of that top of the key of the 2-3 right now is Johnson and Isaacson. Schwer at the high post, spins not once but twice, uses up that dribble, finds a teammate now in the hands of Kunze. Right-hand side to Hanson. They got to get a shot off with 3, and there's a reaching foul with 3 seconds on the shot clock as this one will come across with Blaze Isaacson. That'll be his second, team's fourth. 4 fouls for the Lobos here in the quarter, none so far for the Bison. Schwer asking for it on the inside, leaving on the baseline here to Harstead. Harstead kicks it out now to Schlenker at the top of the key as reverse it right-hand side to Kunze. Kunze, the senior guard, now to the right wing. Nice find on the interior to Schwer. Good feed by Schlenker. Schwer has 9, his first field goal of the quarter, and the Bison are back with an 8. Max Muslin in the front court now, leaves it left-hand side, and the Lobos can hold for the final shot of the third quarter as they did in the second, where Muslin was able to beat the buzzer in that first quarter. That was for Max Muslin. So 15 seconds here left in the third quarter. We'll see if Muslin gets a high ball pick or if it's just a little isolation here at the top of the key. Now to 8, little isolation. Muslin able to get by his man. 10-footer, spot him up, and Muslin now with 19 in the game. The Bison half-court shot, good if it goes. Off the front iron by Harstead. And that's how we'll end our third quarter play. On our City Hope scoreboard, it's the Lobos up by 10.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
The dedicated staff at Weimar Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimar Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Weimar Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WeimarAuto.com. Weimar Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Winemere.
As we get to the fourth quarter of play, Barnes County North shooting so far 48% from the floor, while Lamoure-Litchville Marion shooting an even 50, 23 of 46 so far from the line. Bench points favor the Lobos 12-3, and in the paint, LLM outscoring Barnes County North 40-26 right now in the paint, and they get a turnover here. Colton S. up the floor now to Max Muslin. A little Euro step through, and we'll have a traveling violation in the back. So a turnover here from our trailing official, and that'll be turnover number 11 for the Lobos. On the opposite side, 10 turnovers so far here for Burns County North. Regardless, a 10-point deficit here for the Bison. Full court press by LLM. Schlenker in the front court. It's a 3-on-2 to Schwer. Across the paint to Oliver Hansen. And a turnover here on BCN. The Bison with 3 timeouts remaining. The Lobos with 5. 0 fouls for BCN, so they can play very aggressive here in this fourth quarter, while the Lamoure-Litchville Marion Lobos, they currently have 4. Ball gets deflected here right in the hands of St. Mark. Now to Hansen, and there's a reaching foul with Schlenker. And you can play aggressive. Schlenker will pick up his second, team's first, which can make a team that's trailing by 10 very dangerous. They can try to get in the passing lane a little bit more. Maybe they get away with a little bit more of a reach or a hold. But a fresh 35 now for the Lobos on the shot clock as they give it to Muslin. Right pocket 3 off the mark. Rebound by Ness. Ness back to Muslin here. Muslin, 13-footer off the front of the rim. Put back by Hansen. Got it to go. Hansen with this 12th point, and Anthony Hansen on top of it. It's going to be working close to a double-double finish here today. He's got 7 rebounds. BCN left-hand side, nice bounce pass on the interior to Schwer, banging with Ness. Ball gets partially blocked by Colton there, and the Lobos can handle the rock now with their largest lead of the game at 12. A win for LLM would get them to 2-3 on this season. Burns County North currently at 3-0 entering this contest. Ball out of play, last touch by Muslin, and a turnover here for BCN, and the Bison want a timeout here with head coach Stacy Schaefer. We'll break as well on our City Hope scoreboard. It's Lamoure-Litchville Marion, the Lobos, up by 12.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Still to come on our post-game show, we'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and our RDK Enterprises Precision Player or Play of the Game. That we'll hear from a winning participant of the team that comes out with the victory as well. That's still to come on our post-game show, and then we'll get ready for Enderlin and Standing Rock. That game is scheduled to get underway at 4:30. After the timeout, Schwer goes hard down the paint. There's a foul before the shot here as they ran a little 1-4 high set. Had either Hansen and Schwer at the elbows. Foul will come across here on the Lobos. That'll be their 5th, and it's going to be the 3rd on Tate Mart. He's the only one for the Lobos right now that has 3 or more fouls. As the Bison, after the timeout, good offensive set for Stacy Schaefer to get a foul call, but trying to go back down the well one more time. Here's the Bison in this second half, just been a little bit more stagnant than what they were in the first in the half court. Harstead, 3-pointer, he gets fouled, and that'll be on Connor Johnson, his second, team 6th. And now Jonah Harstead will go to the free throw line, and these will be the first free throws of the contest for Burns County North at the 6:16 mark of the fourth quarter. And they'll get 3 of them here with Jonah. Jonah so far with 14 points to lead the floor for Burns County North. Misses the first, second of 3 on the way. Second one is able to rattle in. And we'll have the third one upcoming here for Jonah. And that one gets the shooter's touch. You could hear him say a little hard off the shot, but he got the shooter's roll, and it's back to a 10-point deficit here for the Bison. Anthony Hansen, right-hand side to Muslin. Muslin dribble handoff back to Hansen here as he takes a high ball screen looking for the pick-and-roll action to Ness. Ball gets deflected. Now back up top to Muslin here as this one will go on the right-hand side for Max. Hansen open, thought about a 3, thought better of it. Now left-hand side as this one goes back to the left wing, up and over past to Colton Ness. A tough shot on the left block for 2. Colton Ness, his second field goal. He's got 6, and the Lobos are back up by 12 and a turnover. Colton Ness with it down the other end of the paint, and we'll have a blocking foul, and Ness gets the and one. Ness now with 8 points. The basket is good. Ness for a good old-fashioned 3-point opportunity Arstead will pick up the foul. That'll be his fourth and the team's second. Substitution coming in the game here will be Carl Gordon alongside with Blaze Isaacson here for the Lobos. Lamoure-Litchville Marion outscored BCN 23-13 in the third, and that's really been the difference maker, being tied at 30 apiece. Schlenker collects the miss here off the free throw with Colton Ness as the Bison will bring it in the front court right now, and time not on their side, trailing by 14. They need to get to line or get something to go through the cylinder. Harston just got to line last possession, throws one up off the mark. No, there's a foul, and Schwer will go the free throw line on the offensive putback. As this foul will come across with Carl Gard. That'll be his second and the team's seventh. So Schwer will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 here for BCN. Most points the Bison have given up this season, 66 against Lisbon back in their season opener. Free throw attempt is good on the way here for Schwer, now in double digits in the contest. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way. That's going to rattle out here for the Lobos. For the Bison. The Lobos so far with the most points in a contest here as they're trying to add on to that. That's with Tate Martin missing on the interior, and there's a stop for the Bison and a reach and foul, and now the Bison will go the other end for a 1-and-1 opportunity. As this one's going to come across, and if it's on Tate Martin, that's going to be his 4th. And that'll be the team's 8th, and we'll have a 1-and-1 opportunity, make one to get one. As they'll take a look here at the free throw line with Justin Schlenker will go to the line in this quarter. BCN 3 of 5. As we'll go to the free throw line here for BCN. The Lobos again, previous high for points in the game was 50 against Bowman County, so they've done that, but now they want to hang on and close out a game with 5:06 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Schlenker, free throw, got it. Bison have yet to hit a field goal here in the quarter, but they've got to the free throw line a ton. So far, this will be free throw attempt number 7 upcoming, as Connor Johnson will check into the game for Tate Mart. Schlenker now with 3 points in the game. Free throw attempts will rattle out. Rebound, though, put back by Harstead. That one can't go. It's still loose. Schwer, and Muslin gets called for the foul. Third chance opportunity as Muslin will pick up the foul. That's going to be his 3rd. Team's 9th, and William Schwer now goes to the free throw line. They couldn't get there in the first 3 quarters, and now they've been living there here in the 4th. But the Bison missed the free throw attempt. Anthony Hansen will come in for Colton Ness. Here in the Bison right now, some free throws that you got to get through the cylinder and find a way to cut into this deficit. There's the second, so Schwer goes 1 of 2 from the line, now 11 points in the game. Bison down by 11 at the 5-minute mark here on our City of Hope scoreboard. Quarterfinal round day here from the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament as Muslin goes hard, and Muslin will get 2 shots go on the other side as BCN. This will be the foul across. This will be on Schwer, his second, team's 3rd. Muslin will have his first free throw opportunity attempts of the game with 19 points to lead the floor. Free throw attempt for Muslin. First one to reach 20 here in the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament. Did all of his damage in the first and third quarters prior to that free throw. Second one on the way for Muslin. Rattles in as well. We'll have a timeout on the floor. Lobos are 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Make that 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Lobos up by 13 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game, and go Patriots!
After the timeout by Tyler Thielges here, that's their first one of the game for LLM. They will go back and play a little defense. The next foul for the Lobos would put Barnes County North in the double bonus. So that's definitely something Coach Thielges and his staff will talk about going, You can play aggressive and smart. Just make sure that you get to the ball and not the wrist or the man, and force the Bison to go to the free throw line here where they could potentially cash in. So far, all the points in this fourth quarter have been from the line for BCN, and that's been 5 free throws, as they are currently 5 of 9 in the fourth quarter here from the line for the Bison. They have yet to hit a field goal, down by 13. They trailed by 10 after 3 quarters of play. High post touch to Schwer, up and over pass looking for Hansen as he's battling for it. Schlenker trying to come down within, and Karlgaard gets the steal. The Bison will pick up quickly. Full court pressure defense as Isaacson right in front of the scorer's table brings it across that VCSU Vikings emblem. And now the Lobos can play a little keep away here if they want. Muslin, shot fake, rises from 14 off the mark. Rebound to Schwer. Schwer up the floor to the outlet to Schlenker here. Schlenker trying to beat everybody down the floor. Bounce pass across the paint to Hansen. Got it to go. Good outlet flying from Schwer to Schlenker, and Hansen able to run to get the 2 points here, and the Bison get a quick bucket. Muslin gets by his defender, right-hand side Karlgaard, back on the interior to Max. Max looking to spin. Once, twice, gets inside the paint, shot off the mark. No, Muslin gets it back, and in the act of shooting. So Muslin will go to the free throw line. Here's the foul will come across to Schlenker. That'll be his 3rd and the team's 4th, and 2 shots upcoming for Max Muslin. 21 points so far here for Max. Free throw opportunity. Got it to go. Now at 22 in the contest. Second one on the way here for Muslin. Right-handed toss is short. Rebound to Barnes County North, and Barnes County North will bring it with Harstead here in the front court. Right-hand side to Schwer, looking for that up and over to Hansen. Schwer leaves it to Schlenker now at the left wing. Schlenker, right wing open, 3-pointer on the way by Roldson, was halfway down, rattles out, and Hansen collects a defensive rebound. So Lobos up by 12. Muslin's going to push it up the floor to Johnson, who just holds it and waits for everyone to get back offensively. Now Muslin will call it the offensive set here as he looks at Coach Tyler Thielges. And the Lobos here at the 3-minute mark starting to utilize some of the clock as Muslin gets by Schlenker. Nice step through inside the paint. Shot is off the mark. No, Muslin trying to stay with it, and Schlenker gets a defensive rebound. And the Bison have got a boot scooting boogie now, down by 12. Schlenker in the front court, just 2 timeouts remaining for BCN. Roldson drives, bounce pass inside the paint to Hansen, now to Schlenker. Schlenker, no look pass, right-hand side to Harstead. 3-pointer off the mark and a board, and Muslin here for the Lobos. Up the other end, it's Karlgaard. Karlgaard will handle in the front court, left-hand side Johnson. And now the Lobos here will continue with it in the front court on this man defense. Good job getting in the passing lane there by Roldson. Ball will be out of play as Colton Ness and Tate Martin return. With this result, the Lobos would play on Thursday night at 6 o'clock in semifinal number 1, while the Bison would play at 3 o'clock on Thursday in the first of 2 consolation semifinals. Good find inside to Colton Ness. Ness now in double digits with 10. You have Hansen with 12, Ness with 10, and Max Muslin with 22. And then we have a foul here. Also be on Tate Mart. So Tate Mart will finish with 5 fouls here in the contest as he'll get subbed out for Blaze Isaacson. Will check in, and with that foul as well, it's 2 shots and a double bonus now with William Schwer. Schwer so far in the contest, 2 of 4 from the free throw line with 11 points. And the Bison will be at the line yet again here in the fourth quarter. Free throw attempt, though, is off the mark. Schwer now 2 of 5 from the line here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw attempt on the way. Gets that one to go with 12 points. And we'll have, I believe, some blood is on the hand here of Max Muslin, just an open cut. So Lance Luke's, Johnny on the spot with our official, just over the thumb here for Muslin, so he'll have to check out. Karlgaard will come in, and the Lobos will have to find some tape, find a bandage, and try to see if Muslin can get back on the floor here, up by 13 points. The Bison will continue with this pressure defense. And we'll have a timeout here for head coach Tyler Thielges as the Lobos get the ball in the front court. We'll break with them with 2:15 left to play in the fourth quarter. Lamoure-Litchville Marion up by 13 with the basketball when we return.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Still to come, we'll get to our post-game show with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, RDK Enterprises Feature Precision Play or Player of the Game. That and more still to come here with the final 2:15 left to play in the fourth quarter after the timeout here by head coach Tyler Thielges. Still to come again, Enderlin and Standing Rock is coming up next year at the bottom of the hour. Then Mayport CG going up against Lamoure-Litchville. And then the nightcap at 7:30, Richland and Maple River. All the games for you right here on yourliveevent.com throughout this week in Valley City. Lobos slated to inbound in here as Muslin is able to get taped up. And more than likely will come back in on the next dead ball here. Lobos in the front court. They'll handle it with Blaze Isaacson, and there's a turnover. Well, that's exactly what Barnes County North needed to do with Chance Roldson. And now the Bison need to cash in with some points. Spinning to Schlenker, but he lost it off his right shoe, and a turnover here as this will go with Connor Johnson, the other end of the floor. Johnson, right-hand side to Hansen, underneath 2 minutes to play here in this fourth quarter. Colton Ness at the right short corner, nice backdoor find to Hansen, and there's a reaching foul here on the Bison on the floor. This one will be with Oliver Hansen, his first, and the team's fifth. With this result, the Bison will drop to 3-1 on the season. Well, Lamoure-Litchville Marion, they will improve to 2-3. Open is Muslin as he subs back in for. Goes hard through the paint. Shot is off the mark. Gets the offensive putback, partially blocked there by Schlenker. And now BCN will work with it the other end of the floor. These two teams will meet again this year, both out of Region 3, District 5. Dribble pull up. Knuckleballer off the mark here by Hansen as Colton Ness collects the rebound. And the Lobos will bring it in the front court here for LLM. Double team trying to rip it through, and there's a reaching foul on BCN. As this one will come across here on Justin Schlenker. That'll be his fourth and the team's sixth, but the clock will reset to 35 seconds as Enderlin and Standing Rock will make their way on the court next. And Muslin almost with an over and back. And the Lobos can start milking some clock out of this one as well if they so desire, but they've been looking to continue to attack the rim here. Colton Ness, double team comes, throws it up off the mark. Rebound to Schlenker now for the Bison. Schlenker working with it in the other way. Ball gets deflected, and a pair of Lobos run into each other as Hansen is able to collect the steal. And LLM with 60 seconds left to play. Going to a trapping violation here, and then Hansen is able to get the steal. Now that's Oliver for BCN to Schlenker, and he throws it up, and it's good. And a timeout here is Schwer now has 14 points. You have Jonah Harstead with 16 points, and there's a full timeout on the floor as well. Lobos lead it by 11 late in this one on yourliveevent.com.
The friendly staff at Lamoure Drugstore reminds you, from school supplies, greeting cards, or prescription requests, you can find it all at Lamoure Drugstore. They deliver any day of the week upon request and will answer any general health questions you have. Plus, stop in for the annual flu shots. No appointment is necessary. Just stop in and they'll take care of you at Lamoure Drugstore. They're located in the center of Lamoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LamoureDrugstore.com. That's LamoureDrugstore.com.
Game number 1 of 4 today here from the Bubble in Valley City. On the girls' side, Maple River defeated Richland for the Barnes County Girls Basketball Classic. This a true 8-team tournament where all 8 teams get 3 games in 4 days. Just a matter of who will play for 7th to who will play for the championship on Friday afternoon into Friday evening. The free throw champ will be awarded, sportsmanship award, and also the all-tournament team here for the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament once we get to Friday. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you. The Lobos looking for the home run pass here to Muslin, and they get it. Muslin, a little Euro step down the paint left-handed layup for 2. Muslin now with 24 points, a game high here for the Lobos, and that one will pretty much be your final nail in the coffin here in this fourth quarter as there's a turnover, and the Bison get it right back with Schlenker now, as this one will be to Harstead. Harstead, shot gets blocked by Ness, and the Lobos will bring it in the front court here with Max Muslin. Muslin trying to finish over Schlenker, and he does. Muslin now with 26 as the Bison will bring it up with Chance Ralston. Ralston able to get to the Tim, finish with that one. Chance now with 6 points. All the Lobos have to do now is finish out this clock, and they will win it by a final of 68-55 here on our City of Hope scoreboard. A 15-point fourth quarter, 12 points for the Bison. LLM improves to 2-3 on the season. They will play next at 6 o'clock in the semifinals on Thursday. While for Barnes County North, they drop to 3-1 on the year. Their next contest will be at 3 o'clock in the Constellation semifinals on Thursday afternoon. Our post-game show is coming up next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Join us now on our post-game show, our Enbridge Energy player of the game. That is Max Muslin. Max finished with 26 points in this one for the Lobos as they go to 2-3 on the season. And Max, you guys have played a really gauntlet of a schedule so far through 4 games. What do you think those 4 games have taught this team early in the season as you picked up a win against a very scrappy Barnes County North team here this afternoon?
Well, you know, those first few games were pretty tough, but I think that was good for us to get a couple losses in us and know that can't win them all, and we got to keep coming every day.
What'd you like to see from Anthony Hansen and Colton Ness, 2 guys that just continue to bang the boards, finish with double-doubles? Hansen had 12 points, close to a double-double. Colton Ness was able to finish in 10 points. What do they bring to this year's team?
Yeah, that's huge if we can get on the boards. You know, if we beat them in boards, we'll most likely beat them in points because we'll get more shots up, so that really helps us.
And what do you hope to carry over from this game? You're going to play Standing Rock or Enderlin upcoming, on Thursday night at 6 o'clock here in the semis. What do you hope to carry from this game moving forward throughout the rest of this week?
You know, we just got to keep playing as a team and playing hard on defense and coming around, keep this win streak alive.
Hey, Max, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck moving forward, and best of luck throughout the season.
Thank you.
Max Muslin joined us here on our post-game show. We'll continue after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
Brock Brent Construction Inc. has been around since 2006. We do commercial and residential concrete and construction. From concrete parking lots, house foundations, stamped concrete patios and driveways, to new construction and home remodels. Call Brock today at 701-430-1011. Brock Brent Construction, Inc., serving you since 2006.
As we continue now, let's get to some of the particulars in this one on our post-game show. Again, our Enbridge Energy player of the game, that goes to Max Muslin as he finished with a double-double in this contest, finishing with 26 points and 14 rebounds on 11 of 26 shooting from the floor. Again, Muslin with 26 points is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Go to enbridge.com for career opportunities. To that now to our RDK Enterprises feature precision play of the game. Well, that's points in the paint. 55 of the 68 points by the Lobos come into the paint. They outscore Barnes County North by 21 in the paint as well. That is our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. Your local precision planter dealer makes plans to attend the Precision Planting Winter Conference at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks on January 18th or 19th. You'll hear from precision planting engineers and staff technologies, inputs, and practices. To register, go to planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com. Going on at the Alaris Center in the middle of January in Grand Forks. Final numbers, the Lobos, 26 points by Muslin, 12 points, 9 rebounds with Hansen, 10 points with Colton Ness, 8 points by Connor Johnson, 9 by Carl Gard, and Blaze Erickson had 3. From there to Barnes County North, 16.6 rebounds by Jonah Harstead, 14.6 boards by William Schwer, and 13 points and a rebound for Oliver Hansen as well. 6 points by Chance Roldson, 3 by Schlenker, and 3 by Schlenker. That's Justin and Jason. The Lobos shot 47% from the floor, 39 rebounds, 9 assists to 15 turnovers, or Barnes County North shot 44% from the floor, 24 rebounds, 5 make that 12 assists to 16 turnovers. Again, your final, Lamoure-Litchville Marion wins it 68-55 over Barnes County North. The Lobos will play at 6 o'clock on Thursday night, while Barnes County North will play at 3 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. Still to come next, Standing Rock and Enderlin. That'll tip off here at about 4:35 from the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse. You can catch that game also on yourliveevent.com.